Good morning, children. Welcome once again to our online English class. Previous class, we started our first lesson, first poem from semester 1 book. I hope today you are sitting with the book and one rough note. Few people are yet to collect the books. Please collect the books so that it will be easy for you to understand the lesson. So what was the poem name? It was Little Drops of Water. Little Drops of Water. It was written by Julia A. Carney. Once again, I'll tell you a little bit, I'll explain. So Little Drops of Water, what it is about? It is about small things in our life. It can make big things. In other words, all big things are made up of small things. The first paragraph, what they told, little drops of water, it makes mighty ocean. A big ocean can make. So big ocean is made up of small little drops of water. Next. And big land, big country, it is made up of small grains of sand particles. Second para what she told, so the moments humble though they be make the mighty ages of eternity. Means small moments collectively it is adding to our life. Ages means long time, eternity. So, little deeds of kindness, little was the third para what she told. Our small actions, small word of love or kindness, it can make our earth also like heaven only. Beautiful as heaven. That much is this poem about. I gave summary also. You wrote, I think, and few meanings I told to practice. Okay. So, today we'll do the exercise. So, in the semester 1 book, once again I am showing children, this is the semester 1 book I am doing. And it is on page number 10, you see. Open the page number 10. Page number 10 you open. You see the exercise. First is, write true or false. See, when you do true or false, you read the sentence. If it is correct, you write true. If it is wrong, you write false. So, first one what they gave, the poem is about the ocean. Yes, it is about the ocean. Means it discuss many things. In that ocean also it discuss. So, the poem is about the ocean. You can write true. T-R-U-E. And you do more and more reading practice, children. Write less but read more. So, when test time, you should read your question paper. So, reading is important. You see here, read it. The poem is about the ocean. You write true. Second line. Full sentence I didn't write, you see. Words of love make the earth happy. Words of love make the earth happy. Yes. So, write true. Right? True. It's a long sentence. I didn't write full thing. You just write the answer. It is in a book only, no? So, number 3. The ocean is mighty. Yes, it is so huge. It's such a big, big place. That's so big water animal. It can stay there. And huge wave it can create. So much sound it can create. So much water is there. Ocean is mighty. It's very powerful. The ocean is mighty. Mighty means powerful. So sentence is correct. You write true. Number 4 you see. The drops of water make the mighty ages. The drops of ages means related to time. Related to time. So water won't make time. So it is false. Drops of water, it makes mighty ocean, not ages. Ages means related to time. So this sentence is false. You write false. F-A-L-A-C. This spelling also write correctly. F-A-L-A-C. Number 5. The heaven is on the earth. No, heaven is on top, on the sky. We think, we imagine, we have never seen. The heaven is on the earth. No, false. So write false. So after writing answer, you read along with the answer. The poem is about the ocean. True. Words of love make the earth happy. True. The ocean is mighty. True. The drops of water make the mighty ages. False. The heaven is on the earth. False. It is above. So finish. Next one I'll go. Next is opposite. Now what is opposite? Opposite means reverse meaning. So only 4 they have given. Second main is about opposites. Same page, page number 10 only. Now it is first main they have given opposites. Write in your textbook directly, children. This one don't write in the rough note once again. So true or false, opposite, write in the textbook directly. So first word it is little, L-I-T-T-L-E, little. So this sign means it is opposite. Cross sign means opposite. So little means little only. So opposite will be more. So what is the spelling? More. M-O-R-E, more. Next, they gave love. L-O-V, love. Love means what? What you like to do. Like you like to eat ice cream, but opposite is you hate to eat brinjal, something you don't like. So love, opposite is hate. What you don't like, that is hate. Next one is happy. You see, H-A-P-P-Y, happy. Opposite is sad. S-A-D, sad. Next word is mighty. M-I-G-H-T-Y, mighty. Mighty means strong, I told you. Strong, powerful. Opposite will be weak, means no strength. That is weak. Now weak, two spellings are there, you see. W-E-A-K. One more spelling, can you see? Week, that is 7 days in a week, that is W-E-E-K. Here W-E-A-K. So this is one main. Opposite, little, more. Little, more. Love, hate. Happy, sad, mighty, weak. Write in a textbook directly. Next one. Second main. Second main, it is about suffix. Now what is suffix? You see this suffix. They are telling you add suffix. This is also new word for you. Suffix. Now this one you write a group of words. A group of words. Suffix means what? A group of words added after a added after a word to change the meaning. To change its meaning. Now see, one example they have given. Like kind. Kind is one word. Kind is adjective. Means it's describing word. Kind is describing one. One kind man, kind king. So who is having so much love for people? They are called kind. Who is helping always? Kind. Kind is here adjective. Describing word. Adjective. So we add with this one suffix. If I write NESS, this is only suffix for it, and I will get another new word. That meaning is different. Kindness, it will become noun. That quality of the nature means who is kind people, they have kindness. So that is the quality of their nature. So if I write only kind, it will be adjective. After kind, I should write something kind man and kind person. But if I say NESS, so this is a suffix here. This is suffix. So we add this one in meaning will different. So it will become noun here. Kindness, the quality of its nature. So that is called suffix. You understood? So that second main is about suffix. So suffix means what? A group of words added after a word. It is added after the word. After the main word. To change its meaning. Okay. So we'll do the exercise now. One example they have given, kind, kindness. Other words they have given, we have to add the suffix. So first example already given, kindness. There's no need to write. Second, how many words are there? 1, 2, 3 lines are there. Okay, so you can write neatness. We say no, write with neatness. Neatness. N-E-S-S. So write in a book, textbook directly, neatness. First dash you write neatness. Second one you write weakness. W-E-A-K-N-E-S-S. So these are all suffix. N-E-S-S. Darkness. D-A-R-K-N-E-S-S. N-E-S-S. So this side 3 dash you write. Here 4 are there. This side 4 are there, all right. One, 2, 3, and 4 are there. 4 dash is there, you see. First one you write fairness. F-A-I-R-N-E-S. There are so many are there. I am giving few examples. Leaving that also you can know, you can write. Other thing also you can write. Brightness. B-R-I-G-H-T-N-E-S-S. Brightness. Thickness. T-H-I-C-K-N-E-S-S. Thickness. Last one you write happiness. That word you heard, no? Happiness. Now only happy spelling, H-A-P-P-Y. When you are adding one suffix, Y will become I here, not Y. I-N-E-S-S. Happiness. That time, Y will change to I. So this much you understood? Suffix means what? Suffix means one group of word we add after the word to change the meaning. So neatness, weakness, darkness, fairness, brightness, thickness, happiness. Right. Next one I'll go. Next main. Rhyming word. So finish, Alera? See here. Here two examples they have given. Sand, land. So only on the dash. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See, they have given example. Sand, land. Then they gave, I will write only one word. Sage, rain. This is on page number 11, you see. Page number 11. Last main, jumble. Seed. Okay, now. So now what is rhyming word, children? Rhyming words means when you read rhymes and all, what? Last word it will sound similar. So rhyming word means some words are similar to, sound wise will be similar but spelling and meaning will be different. So here land is there. Similar sound I can write band or hand. Band, hand. So in rhyming word normally the first letter will change, children. See, L will become B or H, whatever, and the remaining it will remain same. So land I gave band, hand. Sage I can give cage, where birds and all kept, no? Cage. Page, page in your book you will get page, page. Rain is there, you can write brain, B-R-A-I-N, brain. Pain, pain. Next one, jumble. You can write tumble, T-U-M-B-L-E. Next is bumble. B-U-M-B-L-E. Next one, seed. You can write need or feed. You can write need and feed. You can write. So like the two rhyming word you learn. Question answer. It is here. In poem, you have to memorize also. So what you should do now, children, first paragraph from this poem, 2-3 times you practice. Because for test now, we can give memorization. Poem 4 lines or 8 lines like that. First you learn 4 lines, first 4 lines. And the meanings I have given now that you learn. So here one more time, land, band, hand. So these are all rhyming word. Rhyming word means similar sound but meaning different, spelling is different. Rhyming words. Land, band, hand, sage, cage, page, rain, brain, pain, jumble, tumble, bumble. Idu B-U-M-B-L-E. Seed, need and feed. Okay, so one poem we have completed, explained, and exercise also completed. So slowly you collect your books. And at last class, children, I told about that book allotment. 4 books I told, 192 pages, 4 books. So I told you classwork, English classwork. Second one you keep for EVS classwork. Third book, no, I told you take separate homework book. You take only one book, children. It will be easy for you to bring to school or for us also, because single teacher is handling both the subject. That's why English and EVS homework in one book you do, and one more book. So third book you do English homework, EVS homework. In single book you do. Fourth one you keep for practice. Practice book. That I'll tell you what to do in this. Practice book or spare book you keep. So this one extra you keep, no problem. I will tell what should do. So homework, English and EVS you do in single book. Classwork keep it separate. English classwork 1, English. You got 4 books, children. 4 books you have got. Single line, 192 pages, single line, 4 lines you have got. English class 1 you take 1, EVS classwork you take 1. English and EVS homework in one book, single book, 1 book extra you keep. Afterwards I'll tell what to do. UT or practice book or whatever, I'll tell you later on. Okay, so don't make separate, make one single book. Okay, thank you children, have a good day. Oh,